What is up, boys and girls? BrokenNKey here. Today we have something different from the usual normality, although it is still on Minecraft. But as you can see, we are on a super flat world, and this is more of a, this is what I need. This is more of an idea that I'd love if somebody made a mod of, or if it was implemented into the game, or just something of that nature. And it involves PvP with certificates. So I come over to here, and you've got the normal buildings. You've got this building, got these small houses. I believe this is the long one with no lighting. Is it? Okay, it seems to have lighting in there or something. But either way, I think there should be a new building. And I don't know how you do it. I'm not very good with all the modding and whatnot. But I'm just going to do a really rough design. As these are free wired, it could be at the end of one of these or just in a center somewhere. But it should spawn at least one with every village. And then as I build this, just sort of general, it's going to be a chieftain or somebody who runs the entire, oh, that is completely awful, someone who runs the town. And then what you do, oh, there's another village over there. What you do is you come to this town, and I assume that there must be some sort of designation with the town, otherwise this graph would just go on forever. So say these are the boundaries of the town. And if I was to come over and right click, probably not with bow, that wouldn't hurt, but villager, it says villager, and there should be a name for each village, and it should be fairly simple names and customizable names. You'd go to this chieftain over here and you'd be like, yo, nice village you got here, and he'll be like, yeah, cheers. And he'll be like, and then you'll be like, is there anything I can do to help out or something? And then he'll be like, actually we want to build more housing, so could you go get 10 stacks of cobblestone and, I don't know, 5 stacks of actual tree, not wood, but tree. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, you go do that. And then he'll have like, the village will start warming up to you. I don't know how you do it. You do something along the lines of, I don't know, honor within the village or something like that. But after a while, the villagers will begin to like you. They'll defend you. So say you're strolling around here, and it's about to get nighttime, so it could be a good example. But say you're strolling around here, and suddenly a zombie attacks you. You should, well, I'm hoping they'll stop crossing their arms. That'll be a lot easier. But iron golems, they come and help you and defend you and whatnot, which I reckon will be cool. So it sort of counts you as a villager inside their village. And then after that, you can like name the village and maybe even give like little stripes on their arms or dress codes that they can all wear. Like if I quickly just smash into this house where everybody seems to be having a rave for some reason. And that guy, what the? Okay, yeah, but the librarian's in here. And say like on his head, he could have a tattoo. Okay, nobody wants to be in that house. But say they could have a tattoo on their bald head or something like that. And that would just be able to show that they're part of the village. So you'd be able to go around, fly around to all this village, and you'd be able to click on any of them and be like, yo, what's up? Get it. And it's a villager, and then it would be like, I don't know, Skyfort, even though it's known as Sky, but I'm just trying to think of something generic. So Skyfort, so this is now, this whole town is designated as Skyfort. And you'll be able to go talk to this guy, and then he'll be like, oh, okay, cheers. And then another thing I think they should really implement is, throwing zombie interaction. I should be able to throw that guy a bow and he'd be able to use that bow. I should also be able to right click with him, and maybe the people that written book, that's cool, people that actually live inside your village, you should also be able to click up here or down here or just somewhere, and you'd be able to go to their inventory, so you can give them arrows and you can give them food to keep their health up or something along that nature. And they should actually harvest these for once. That's kind of nice, just turned on. But yeah, they should actually harvest these ones, but oh well. And it'll just give them a purpose, so that I could go around giving mine like stone swords and leather pants, so that they've all got a bit more armor on them, and they can actually deal damage, so they haven't got to hide all the time. And I don't know, I reckon it would be cool. And then on PvP servers, if you go talk to the chieftain after giving him like enough stuff, you might ask for cobwebs, bows and arrows to like build the barracks or something. There could be another barracks in here, which is where you like tell the certificates to use some of their resources to build weapons and armor. It would probably only just be wooden swords and whatnot, but I don't know. And then you go over to this chieftain and you're like, right, I've given you 20 stacks of cobblestone, 50 stacks of wooden planks, and 2 stacks of tree saplings. Can I please have this village named after me? And then this will be known as Box Kids Village, because that's my in-game Minecraft name. And then all of these people will then defend me when I get attacked, and then they'll also help me out. They'll give me reduced prices on stuff. So if I wanted to come over to this guy, just break through here quickly, because what is he doing? Slow down. Alright, I'm just gonna. Right, what am I doing? Right, villager, Box Kids Villager, and instead of 10, it'll be 8, so I can get discounted prices, get as many emeralds, and haul that. And obviously there'll be problems with like expanding the village, but I also have a solution for this. The only problem is if I find where, if there's two villages close to each other, this may not work that great because they might integrate into each other and have warfare. But in non-super flat, you don't really get villages that close or villages that close. But this guy, villager, Box Kids Villager, or lives in Box Town or whatever. Shut up, bats. If he was to breed with another villager that lives within Box Kid, then that would make a new villager that is also within the Box Kids clan. And then you could build them up. You could go around giving them armor, giving them bows and arrows, being able to just throw like... I mean, on my Belly of the Beast server, I'm currently hunting for people with... chain armor, just so that it's a unique armor, and I'd love for my villagers within there to get chain armor. Obviously it's not implemented in the game, but I'm hoping it will be soon. So then you can come back to this chieftain guy, and on this thing, I don't know, he'll build like a combat display. Maybe he'll order the villagers to make a barracks so they can defend themselves properly, and like over here would come up a barracks. I'm just going to build like a little perimeter going around, and this would be like the barracks that they go into, and I don't know, here they'll start building it somewhere. I guess you could build it for them, and then I don't know how you'd make this part of their village and something that they can live in, but either way, I assume it's possible, considering all of these buildings are part of their village and they can live with them. But then you build a barracks, and you can come over here, and there'll be like a notice board up here, and then you can right click this. Didn't really place it. Right click this, and it'll bring up what your village defends from, and then you could say players. I want it to defend from any players that aren't. And then obviously mods within like PvP servers can implement so factions come under the village, so that you can have allied factions, so they won't attack those players within those factions, but then other factions, so you'd be able to build your actual PvP housing and villages and whatnot around villages, and you could build up some big sentry walls, and there'll be people that arch up at the top, because you could build these houses and restrict them from actually getting down by using fences, so you trap them up there, but they've got bows and arrows, they'll be able to fight it off, give them the best armor, and that give you first spot, and you can even pot some up here, and then that way you can actually have your own elite fighting force, which you got to put in a lot of effort. I mean, all the resources you've got to gather just to name this town after you and have them fight for you and have respect for you. Then you've also got to individually give out each piece of armor, unless the barracks actually implement something where they make their own armor from the resources that they never use but still gather and whatnot. And I reckon this would be a really nice thing to have in Minecraft. It would just give a bit of diversity to villages, other than just trading and raiding for their, furnace, chest, place, blacksmith, that's the one, and just stealing all the food. So I reckon it would be great. I don't know what that noise was, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Post your comments and tell me what you think. Say if you can, like, any things you could improve, any on the mod making side of things, anything that you could do that would allow it to be easier to make, implement it, forward it to people who develop Minecraft, all sorts. Just tell me what you think, guys. Cheers for watching.